Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's good.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tannehill. He's got Burton here. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Second down.
6 yards left on second down. This is Saquon Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have...
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Demir Bird with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chargers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He's brought down by William Jackson.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's second and 10. Now Jackson. Being chased and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Tillery able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
To Josh Jacobs.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on first down, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. John Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chargers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Jackson will throw again. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Ross Blacklock in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Operating from the gun, Jackson. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
11-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Another Charger.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. He'll go up top here for Hamler. A fight for the football, but it's intercepted. Hit by Ronnie Harris Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Buying time was left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he's got room. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Chargers 7. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. First down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, but it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Tannehill on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Damiere Byrd with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Raiders 21, Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score, Raiders 28, Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score, Raiders 28, Chargers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up at the 40. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Jackson looking for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And it is good. Well, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the ball. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson. That'll be caught right in the river. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath a short pass like that? But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Sanders on for the extra point. Tee up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Steps away, and now he's going to use his legs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Tannehill's pass complete to Damiere Byrd. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And so they come down. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Good for a loss.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.